All right, y'all, we got the number 18th best game of 2024. We got number 2 Ohio State hosting Michigan, who is unranked. Michigan's 6-5. Ohio State is 10-1. Michigan has won the last 3 games in this rivalry. Ohio State won the last 8 before that. Ohio State is favored by 21 points in this game, and they're playing for a spot in the Big Ten championship game. Michigan's going to get the ball first, and they're going to start deep in their own territory after just an 11-yard return here from Jordan Marshall. Third play of the drive for Michigan. Davis Warren drops back, looks and finds Tyler Morse for a 14-yard gain. 3 plays later, another third down, this time from 4 yards out. Davis Warren drops back. He finds Merlin Klein, but he's stopped by Denzel Burke for no gain, so Michigan's going to have to punt the ball on their first drive. Ohio State ball now. Second play of the drive for him, 2nd and 1. Will Howard empty backfield. Finds Carnell Tate for a first down. 3 plays later, 3rd and 2. Will Howard drops back. Steps up, finds Carnell Tate again, this time for another first down. Next play. Will Howard with the play action. He's looking for Jeremiah Smith. It's incomplete, but they're going to call a pass interference on Quentin Johnson. Three plays later, another third down. Will Howard looks for Emeka Ibuka, but it's incomplete. Makari Page with the coverage. Ohio State brings out Jaden Fielding for a 29-yard field goal. Field goal is good. Ohio State goes up 3-0 with 6:14 left in the first quarter. Handful of plays into Michigan's next drive, 3rd and 3. Alex Orji is going to take the direct snap. He's going to get 29 yards all the way to Ohio State's 27-yard line. 2 plays later, 2nd and 2. Hand off to Kalel Mullings, who gets 7 yards on a first down. 3 plays later, 3rd and 8. Davis Warren drops back. Steps up. Finds Frederick Moore, but he's going to be short of the first down. Michigan's going to go for it on 4th and 1. Handoff to Kalel Mullings. He's going to be stopped short of the first down. Caleb Downs is there for Ohio State along with Talik Williams. Ohio State is still up 3-0 early in the second quarter. So Ohio State gets the ball at their own 3-yard line. Third play of the drive for him. 3rd down and 9. Will Howard drops back. He's looking for Carnell Tate, but he's intercepted by Amir Hall. And just like that, Michigan takes all the momentum back. So Michigan is going to start this drive at Ohio State's 2-yard line. Second play of the drive for him, 2nd and goal. Handoff to Kalel Mullings. He gets the touchdown. After the extra point, Michigan goes up 7-3. Ohio State ball again. First play of the drive for him. Pitch to Quinshawn Judkins. He gets 15 yards here. Next play. Will Howard with the play action. Steps up. Finds Emeka Ibuka for an 18-yard gain. Next play. Another play action. Will Howard checks it down to Jeremiah Smith. Jair Hill is there on the tackle. He tackles him out of bounds. And this is a rivalry game, so yeah, things are pretty intense here.
That was Jair Hill, excuse me, just a sophomore over there. They actually tackled Smith way late, and now here we go. Flag on the play.
The refs throw a flag. We'll definitely get someone for unsportsmanlike conduct here.
After the play, we have multiple unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 1, from Ohio State, this is coach that leads to a disqualification. Assistant coach of Michigan, penalties offset.
Holy crap, did y'all see that? The ref took a tumble. Yeah, it's getting intense out there. So the penalties offset. A few plays after this is going to be 3rd and 3 for Ohio State. Will Howard, he's going to take it off himself. He's going to try to get the first down, but he stops short. Makari Page and Ernest Hausman with the stop. And unfortunately, Will Howard is hurt on the play. He does have a head injury. He's going to be down for a minute here. Backup quarterback Devin Brown is behind center on 4th and 1. He's going to hand it off to Quinshawn Judkins. He gets the first down all the way to Michigan's 23-yard line. Next play, 1st and 10. Let's see what Devin Brown can do in this game. But Michigan does call a timeout here. And Devin Brown is pumped up. He looks like he has a lot of confidence out there. But they're going to bring back on Will Howard. He's ready to go. I'll just play some sound clips from the actual game.
Let me tell you, the moment he left the field to the medical tent to back out, he was saying, I am fine, I'm good, pleading with the medical staff, telling them to hurry up, not concerned. They were obviously
3rd and 7 now. Will Howard back out there. Drops back. Looking for a Carnell Tate, but it's going to be incomplete. They bring out Jaden Fielding for a 38-yard field goal. Kick is no good. It's wide right. Michigan is still up 7-3 with 7:28 left in the first half. Next Michigan drive, 3rd play of the drive, 3rd and 5. Davis Warren drops back, and it's going to be incomplete, intended for Tyler Morris. 4th and 5, they bring out Tommy Doman to punt it. And he is going to get a nice bounce here. He is going to punt it for 68 yards. Third play of the drive for the Buckeyes, 3rd and 8. Hand off to Travion Henderson. He's stopped by Jaden Hood for a loss, so they go 3 and out too. 4th and 9, they bring out Tommy Doman to punt it. And he punts it for just 31 yards. Michigan's going to start the drive at Ohio State's 39-yard line. Great field position. Third play of the drive for Michigan. Empty backfield for Davis Warren. He pitch passes it to Donovan Edwards. He's going to be stopped. Caleb Downs was there first. They bring out Dominic Zvada, hopefully I'm saying his name right, for a 54-yard field goal. And he gets his Adam Vinatieri on. It is good. Michigan goes up 10-3 with 2:15 left in the first half. Ohio State ball. Third play of the drive for him, 3rd and 4. Will Howard finds Emeka Ibuka for an 18-yard gain all the way to about midfield. 3 plays later, 3rd and 1. Will Howard finds Carnell Tate for a first down. Next play. Howard drops back. Finds Carnell Tate again, this time for an 11-yard gain. 2 plays later, 2nd and 8. Howard. Looking for Jeremiah Smith. It's going to be incomplete, but they call a pass interference on Jair Hill. This moves the ball to Michigan's 10-yard line. So it's 1st and goal now. Empty backfield for Will Howard. Finds Jeremiah Smith wide open in the end zone. Extra point from Jaden Fielding is good. Score is all tied up at 10 with 50 seconds left in the first half. Second half now. Michigan ran the clock out for the rest of the first half. Ohio State's going to get the ball first here. But they're going to have to start the drive at their own 6-yard line after this kickoff return. Third play of the drive for Ohio State. Will Howard drops back. Finds Emeka Ibuka for a first down. Next play. Howard drops back again. Finds Carnell Tate for a first down. Next play, 1st and 10, Will Howard. He's going to take it off himself. He's going to get just about 2 yards. And Howard took a hit to the helmet on that play, but he appears to be all right to continue forth in this game. A few plays later, 3rd and 7. Howard drops back. Checks it down to Travion Henderson. He gets some nice yards after the catch. He gets 24 yards to Michigan's 41-yard line. 3 plays later, another 3rd and 7. Howard drops back. He's looking for Emeka Ibuka, but it's going to be incomplete. Almost picked off by Wesley Welker. Kenneth Grant got the pressure on Howard. They're just outside of field goal range, so they bring out Joe McGuire to punt it. And they're going to get a nice punt here. It's down to the 2-yard line by Jaden Ballard, so Michigan's going to start deep in their own territory. 3rd and 6 for Michigan, 3rd play of the drive. Davis Warren looking around, looking for Hogan Hansen, but it's going to be incomplete. They go 3 and out. And Ohio State is going to get nice field position after this punt from Tommy Doman. They're going to get the ball at Michigan's 47-yard line. First play of the drive for Ohio State. Handoff to Quinshawn Judkins. He gets 17 yards to Michigan's 30-yard line. 3 plays later, 3rd and 5, Howard drops back. Finds Emeka Ibuka for a first down. 3 more plays later. Howard. Looking for Emeka Ibuka, but it's going to be intercepted by Makari Page. Michigan looking to capitalize off the turnover. Davis Warren drops back. He's going to be intercepted by Caleb Downs. Michigan gives it right back to Ohio State after Ohio State turned the ball over. And Ohio State with excellent field position after the interception with a chance to break the 10-10 tie with 4:01 left in the third quarter. Third play of the drive is 3rd and 10, though. Ohio State's going to go conservative with the play call. They hand it off to Travion Henderson. He's going to be stopped by Mason Graham. Jaden Fielding with the 34-yard field goal. Field goal is no good. His second missed field goal of the game. Score is still tied up at 10 with 1:58 left in the third quarter. Michigan ball now, third play of the drive, 3rd and 6. Davis Warren finds Merlin Klein for a first down. 3 plays later, another 3rd and 6. Warren finds Merlin Klein again for another first down. 3 more plays later, 3rd and 8. Warren looking around, steps up, finds Peyton O'Leary for an 18-yard gain. Huge first down here. Two plays later, 2nd and 10. Davis Warren drops back. He's going to step up and run with it himself. He's going to get 11 yards and a first down. Next play. Michigan's going to go with a little bit of trickery, as Chisel Adonis would say. Kendrick Bell's going to pass it. It's going to be incomplete, intended for Tyler Morris, but they call it pass interference on Denzel Burke. So Michigan has the ball in the red zone now. First down and goal for Michigan. They're looking to take the lead.
Warren looking. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Unbelievable. Wow, Jack Sawyer.
Davis Warren is intercepted by Jack Sawyer. Gus Johnson is losing it. A 15-play, 9-minute drive for Michigan ends up with no points. Score is still tied up at 10 with 7:48 left in this game. For the record, I do like Gus Johnson. Ohio State looking to capitalize off the turnover themselves. 3rd and 5. Howard. He's going to take it off. He's going to try to run for the first down, but he's going to be stopped short by Kenneth Grant and Ernest Hausman. Ohio State goes 3 and out. They bring out Joe McGuire for a punt on 4th and 1. And Michigan's going to start the ball at Ohio State's 40-yard line here. A few plays into the drive for Michigan is 3rd and 6. Handoff to Kalel Mullings. Breaks through. He gets a huge gain here. He gets 27 yards all the way into the red zone. Two plays later, 2nd and 7. Handoff to Kalel Mullings. He gets 5 yards, and Ohio State's going to use their first timeout here as time is running out in this game. 3rd and 2 now for Michigan. They can take the lead with a field goal, but obviously they probably want a touchdown here.
Oh, this is a huge mistake. Gus, Ohio State's going to have to double up on timeouts and waste one. They were misaligned, did not have the right personnel on, and it looked like Ryan Day had to take a timeout there. That is giant. Look at him. He can tell he's like, do we need a timeout? They did not have the right personnel on the field. They were confused on the field, and he had to burn a timeout. I don't think you can even do that. You can't take consecutive timeouts.
Illegal substitution, 12 on defense, 5-yard penalty, will remain 3rd down.
Situation is a little bit confusing for casual viewers. Long story short, Michigan has a 1st and goal.
That was a wrong announcement here. So he tried to save it with a timeout. He had just taken one. You can't take back-to-back timeouts, so they deal with the penalty with the 12 men on the field, the illegal substitution. That gives them a free first down.
The back-to-back timeouts thing is a little bit confusing, but I'm assuming he means you can't call back-to-back timeouts before a play has happened. Anyway, 3 plays later, 3rd and goal. Ohio State has used all of their timeouts now. Michigan's going to elect to run the clock down. Kalel Mullings with a 1-yard gain. So Michigan's going to run more of the clock out and bring out Dominic Zvada for a field goal to put them in the lead.
Well, there's some sort of issue with the clock right now. The officials were asking for the clock to be put at 29, and now they'll wind the 40-second clock.
Casual fans might be extra confused right now. Don't worry, Joe Clyde explains this here in a second. Dominic Zvada in for a 21-yard field goal. He gives Michigan the lead 13-10 with 45 seconds left in this game.
If you're wondering what was going on with the clock situation, a helmet had come off on that 3rd down play, and so what they did is they had the 10-second runoff, then started the play clock, which is why it's all the way down to 45 and not around 55 right now. So that was what the confusion was right before that kick from Zvada.
Ohio State ball, down 3, no timeouts left. Will Howard drops back. Steps up, pass is going to be incomplete, out of bounds. Next play. Howard checks it down to Travion Henderson, who gets just 1 yard here. Next play, 3rd and 9. Howard evades some pressure, steps up, looking for Emeka Ibuka, but it's going to be incomplete, so it's 4th and 9 now. This is the game for Ohio State. Howard drops back. Steps up, Pass is going to be incomplete. Rayshon Berry and Derek Moore with the pressure. Turnover on downs. This game is over.
And the Michigan Wolverines will shock the college football world.
And as I said before, this is a rivalry game. Listen to this, y'all.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number one in the defense for simulating shooting a gun. This is his first and least towards disqualification. 15-yard penalty, first down, Michigan.
Anyway, Michigan runs out the rest of the clock, and they upset number 2 ranked Ohio State 13-10. Oh my goodness, he hit him hard with that Gatorade. Is he all right? Michigan wins the game for the 4th straight time, and they knock Ohio State out of the Big Ten championship game with this win. If you saw this game, you probably remember what happened. Michigan tried to plant their flag on Ohio State's field. A fight broke out, and things got kind of ugly after that.
Something interesting is going on the field right now. Michigan tried to plant their flag in the middle of the Ohio State field, and the Buckeyes rushed right to them. And now there's some skirmishes going on the field.
I've never played professional football before, so I can only imagine how tempers flare up on the field. But obviously, you hate to see a game end like this.
An unsportsmanlike gesture by the Wolverines. Unnecessary. They've won the game.
Not gonna lie though, I like this here. You can see Jack Sawyer from Ohio State grabs the Michigan flag. He's like, not in this house.
Ugly scene. Incredibly ugly scene for a beautiful rivalry.
As I said before, the scene got pretty ugly. They eventually have police deploy pepper spray in an attempt to stop the players from fighting. I hate to end a 25 best NCAA football game of 2024 video on this note, so I'm just gonna leave y'all with a Bernie Mac quote. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you like what I do with these 25 best NCAA football games of 2024, like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I do have to ask, this is payless work as of right now, so I'm going to drop my cash app below, AfroMikeNC94. If you could donate, I greatly appreciate it. That helps me create more videos. I want to do this YouTube thing more close to full time, but got to pay the bills, got to get that day job. So donations help me create more videos and help me get to doing this more full time. So anyway, AfroMikeNC94 is my cash app. Once again, thank you for watching. If you can't do any donations, like, comment, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I've said greatly appreciate it too many times now, so I'm just going to end the video now. Blessings.